Hello, hello, mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome back. Monday, it's TEC time. Team Endurance Championship. Final round 8, season 12 here. Autopolis today covering again Lobby 2, the amps in the Lexus SC 430 G500 2008 model. We're about to start the qualifying any second. And one-shot qualifying. As usual, TEC. Find your gap. And with that being said, wish them all good luck, of course, as we always do. So here we go. We'll see some qualifying action here at Autopolis. Go, go, go! 10 drivers today for the final race. We have some dropouts, unfortunately. Late notice as well, but hey, sometimes that's just real life. So, bring up all the information again. We want to see and hope the qualifying will start. We heard the bell, ding, ding, ding. And cars are getting out on track. Who is first? It's B Racing is out on track first. B Racing currently sitting P2 in the championship, 7 points ahead of Main Onion. So those two are fighting for P2. So basically, Main Onion has to finish ahead of B Racing and ideally out qualify B Racing and get the fastest lap to give him a real chance. The Onion out on track, Gelther, Tess on track, Marvel, Max, Mr. Owl back again, J-Bar the same. Behind the wheel, Echo, the Dominator, won the M title very early this season. So what's his mindset for today's race? We'll see Black Seal and also Flashy Boy Ovich. Autopolis at Japan. A real life circuit this time. And a tricky one with those fast flowing corners. And B Racing about to start the lap, so let's go on board, shall we? Down the main straight we go. Pit exit on the left-hand side, no drama. See the yellow pit on the left-hand side. Brake. Turn into the first turn. Keep it tight on the inside. Accelerate early. Oh, full throttle. We want to have a look just before the curb. Brake, turn. No. Into the slow infield part with the hairpin at the end. First gear, second gear, exit. And now an awkward left-hand turn doesn't want to end. You have to be patient. But then also early on the throttle to carry the momentum. We are heading towards the next heavy braking zone. Into the next hairpin we go. A little bit uphill. And then downhill we go on the exit. Watch out for that rear. Exactly, downhill we go. Again, just before the 50 brake, double right-hander. You can carry so much speed for this one. Inside curb. Tricky section again, just before the curb. Brake again for this long right-hander. Uphill we go. Try to be as early as possible on the throttle. Straight line it. Little lift under the bridge. Go round. Tuck it to the inside line and then be early on the power again through the final chicane. And B Racing crosses the line in a 137.8. It is. Main Onion didn't out-qualify B Racing at all. 141. Gelther moves up into P2. You have Mr. Owl had an incident doing the qualifying with Marvel Max, so that didn't help at all. By the looks, Mr. Owl in P5. Black Seal comes around the final turn. No threat for the fastest lap. Where's Ovic? Ovic spun it. No, Ovic finished in P7. Tess finished as well. Echo didn't do a lap. Go starts last in this one. Ovic P9. J-Ball P9. So they didn't get a lap in, or maybe Echo did it on purpose. Who knows? But this means we have B Racing taking pole position for this one. Black Seal in P2, the best qualifying position for them, and Gelther in P3 as well. So some drama during that one-shot quali, so not sure if you can if you have read my post, but find your gap was the announcement. Obviously, some of the drivers, they didn't listen. They just went straight on, closed. That's, I guess, what's happening there. Okay, nevertheless, we take the screenshot. Erasing Black Seal Gather, Onion, Mr. Owl, Marvel Max, Taz in P7, No Lab, J-Ball in 8, No Lab, Ovich, and Echo at the back. Also, no lap time. That is quite crazy to see, to be honest. Alright, so we have a short break, a hot break, a short break. We have like a very clean season so far, qualifying. So not sure what happened today. Fingers crossed we will see clean race then. Today 60 minutes it is. We see the settings. Racing hard tire is mandatory. I'll bring them up on for you again as well. So we have cloudy and sunny conditions in the early morning for this one. Tire wear times 3, fuel consumption times 2. It's 8 liters per second. Refueling speed. Then all of the racing components are available. See, the hard is required. You have weak shortcut penalties. No wall, no side contact penalties. And the pit lane, the line cutting penalty is enabled. Everything else just default. Right. Oh. This pit entry is quite tricky, to be honest. But catch out some of the drivers. Also with those long sweeping turns, the front tires might start to suffer. Interesting to see if we actually see drivers using the soft tires today. I think the default strategy would be medium and hard, a one-stop strategy. That's just my guess, of course. As usual in this season, I haven't turned the wheel in this car of any of those combinations. Just spectating, talking, and based on some of my experience and what I've heard from other drivers. erasing and believe is P1. Finally, took you just 8 races to get there. All right, we are starting soon now. Navigate all my buttons to get those messages out. Have a good race. Good luck. And let's send it right into T1. T1 will be crucial, as always, most of the tracks. Wait, it's a wide entry, but probably 2 wide, possible 3 wide, and we will see some cars playing in the kitty litter. I don't want to do any foreshadowing, so let's go. I have to start the race, right? So yeah, as usual. I'm in charge, I'm in control. For the lobby, here we go. Final race of the season, lobby 2, the AMS. Tackling Autopolis. There it is. So, spectate mode is on. Bring up the fuel and tires as well. So, B-Racing starting on the hard, Black Seals are on the hard. Softs for Ganther, interesting. Mediums for Ben Onion, Mr. Owl on hards as well. So, we go with P3, I guess. Off the line we go. Mr. Owl with a shockingly bad start. Can B-Racing keep that P1? We see covering the inside line, Black Steel around the outside. We see contact into T1, and yeah, that's basically what I was expecting. What will happen when we approach T1? So I already pressed the save button. So we'll have a look at the start once again, get in perspective. See what happened. Oh, we went bowling for this one. We went bowling, unfortunately. So let's have a look what happened. Owich up to P2. He probably can't believe it. B-Racing leading P1. Owich P2 on mediums. Tess in P3 on those hard tires. Echo up to P4 already. Mr. Owl in 5th on the hard tires. Marvel Max 6th. Shayball in P7. Onion. Recovery drive from P8, Gather P9 on those softs who went flying into the sand on the outside, and Black Seal after that great qualifying also victim of that first turn incident down to P10 on those hard tires. I don't think it's too bad. And look at that, Owich is leading the race. Get in there, Owich, you can do it. He's using the medium tires, got past B-Racing on the hards on that opening lap, so Owich is flying. Come on, Owich, do some celebrations early. Show me your flashy lights when you cross the line. No, he's not doing it. Owich, come on, you're on screen. Flash away all you have. No, he's just too focused, braking for the first turn. B-Racing in P2, Echo in P3 on those mediums. Tess in 4th. Mr. Owl, it's close between the drivers. Chayball in 6th. And Onion with a great run down the inside up to P6. Again, braking for the next right-hander. Makes that move stick. Onion is on the medium tires. Gap to Tess under 4 seconds. Oh, a yellow flag situation. Who's spun? Oh, did we lose? Tess. I think we lost Tess. So where is Tess? Yeah, let's have a look. Can we catch what happened to Tess? Oh, just went onto the grass. And then the car just did a little spin. He has to wait to rejoin the track. So Tess in P9. After that incident, Marvel Max dropped down to P10 earlier. Probably also then some kind of off track. Here we go. Owich still leading this one with B-Racing and Echo right up his ass. It's my my call to go and watch my favorite view this game. Echo looking for a move to avoid. B Racing now probably gets the run out of final chicane onto the main straight. We go. Slipstream. And which with the best camera to display the battle between Echo and B Racing. Oh, B Racing tries to move around the outside. Didn't work. So Echo goes up a position. We'll watch that again. I think this was an interesting setup. There was no room for B Racing, and then Echo could just take the regular line. So Echo now right behind. Look at that, Mr. Owen and also Main Onion. They are back with it. Onion just 1.7 seconds behind the leader. That's good news after the first turn incident. So 5 cars in this battle for P1. Ovich leading, closely followed by Echo. B Racing in P3. And we see Echo with a good run, but Ovich defending the inside line for the next right-hander. Should stay ahead, just a little gap to B Racing and Mr. Owl and Main Onion. Onion on those mediums, Mr. Owl on the hard. So the two hard tire runners in P3 and P4 at the moment. Not too bad for their strategy, I guess, to be within that battle group at the front. We have a look, Ovich versus Echo. Echo with a different approach for that final chicane. Has the better exit, but Ovich the inside line. Does Echo get the overrun? Oh, a little bit of side contact. Ovich trying to defend. Oh no, don't crash, come on. But Echo has the run, makes that move, stays on track. Ovich a little bit, and here we go. He's flashing away now. So Echo last to first within 3 racing laps. Well, Echo, then Ovich, B Racing, Mr. Owl, and Onion, the top 5, just separated by 2 seconds. Chabor in P6, followed by Gathra on the softs, making a comeback drive after also being sent off to Narnia on lap 1. Black Seal on those hearts in P8. Taz trying to recover from his spin, and Marvel Max at the back trying to get into a rhythm. Oh, and Echo seems to have some great speed in this Lexus again. Nearly 1 second. The gap increased. It carries so much more speed compared to Ovich. B Racing in P3. We hear the tires screaming for help. Oh, he's on the hards. Not that much grip. Mr. Owl also on the hards. Main Onion looking on those medium tires. More grip through those corners. Can he set up the chicane for a run? I think he has the slipstream now. Can he pull alongside or before turn 1? I don't think so. It's close, 2/10. Probably just not close enough, so has to wait for the exit of the first turn. Oh, runs a little bit wide. Everyone uses a little bit on that grass on the outside line. B Racing now putting on some serious pressure on Ovich. And Ovich 2.5 seconds the gap to Echo. So Echo is running away with it again after cutting through the field in the first couple of laps, now building up a nice lead. And through this long corner, the hard tires, they're in a slight disadvantage. You see Ovich opened up that gap again on those mediums. Mr. Owl and Onion. Yeah, no, I see heavy traction control kicking in for Main Onion. Doesn't get the best exit out of the hairpin downhill, and Mr. Owl with a great run, just under half a second the gap to B Racing now through the tricky S's before the uphill right-left combination. Is still staying round about half a second. Could this be the setup for a move? Again, getting really, really close before the final chicane. B Racing struggling a little bit. 2/10 the gap. The same goes for Main Onion. So Main Onion with double slipstream. I think Mr. Oval tries to show his nose down the inside. No, wasn't close enough. Also, Onion had to brake early, but got a good run. The same goes for Mr. Oval, though, out of the first turn. Again, showing his nose on the inside. B Racing keeping this position for now. Onion in P5. He needs to get that move done at some point on those medium tires. Being held up, and as usual, oh, and Mr. Oval then loses it. Too much power on the exit. Oh, we'll see again, power oversteer. Just and then with a spin, so that it's good. And then again another spin. Hard time recovering after this little incident. So down to P9, it goes for Mr. Oval. Echo 5 seconds already. The gap, Ovich. Oh, and also Main Onion had an issue. He dropped behind Jabor. Oh, don't think that we can catch that, right? We'll see. I think he's already behind Jabor, yeah, so it happened while we were watching the replay. Oh, an Onion again. I think he looks like he's not in the mindset after this shaky start. So we caught that on stream. Oh, what happened for Onion? But no, we have to wait for the long one. A bit confused what happened, so he's nowhere near in, and then he just lost it. Okay, so a bit all over the place this race at the moment. Echo 6 seconds, Ovich P2, B Racing P3. B Racing staying with Ovich, then Jabor in 4th, Black Seal in P5 on hard tires, Gather on those softs, but the softs are very quickly in P6 test. In 7th, Onion. Can he get his head back into the game? Recover something for this race. Mr. Oval got rid of the hard tires, now using the softs. And Marvel Max in P10 running on those softs again, but up and down. Last lap 156.7. I think this is the closest on track. Ovich versus B Racing. Medium versus hards, though still Ovich doing a good job. They're looking after the tires. And if he gets a good run out of the final chicane, which he does, it should be safe to keep that P2 before heading into the first turn. With 3/10. B Racing gained a little bit. Oh, closing speed. More confidence on the braking by the looks for B Racing. Jabor, a bit of no man's land at this stage on those hard tires. Black Seal under pressure. Tess caught up with Black Seal. Looks down the inside. Forces Black Seal into a little bit of a defensive line. Maybe that's a good setup then for the run out of the hairpin. We'll see, Black Seal still stays in front. And will keep that position for now. Tess under 4/10, 3.5 when they are approaching the next hairpin. A bit deep for Black Seal, but gets still his nose in front and has gained, though both are on the hard tires into the double right-hander they go. Good speed. Maybe a bit of dirty air for Ovich, for Taz to through this section. Aero wash is real, so you have to focus and hope that you can stay close through the final sector, especially through this final chicane. Taz gets a good run. Maybe the run is too good already. No, I think Black Seal decides to head into the pits. The same goes for J-Ball, so getting rid of the hard tires. And we have Onion versus Gather. Gather on those soft tires. Brakes late, brakes too late. Onion goes for the old cut back and moves up into P5 again. So we expect Onion to run for quite some time on those medium tires and has an 6, 7, 8 tenths already. So I think Gather is struggling with the tires. We see that front left 90% down already, so the understeer is real, no doubt about that. Ovich still running in front of B Racing. And Echo just checked out again. Nearly 11 seconds, and then Ovich and B 2 and 3. Oh, that was a rhyme. It's tricky for B Racing to stay close to the final chicane on those hard tires at the moment, because Ovich really taking care of those mediums. Not much wear on them currently. But then we see he's braking a bit earlier into turn 1 than B Racing. And Onion back up to P4. Gather P5 Chamber after the pit stop. In P6 now, Taz into the pits as well, but it was a long pit stop, so not sure something happened on that pit entry that took him ages, I think, to get to his pit crew. Marvel Max in P10, so the fastest driver on track on soft tires is Mr. Owl. 38.4, and I saw a purple sector time appearing, so we actually see drivers using the soft tires for this one. And again, Ovich and B Racing. Still Ovich stays in front of the Dutch driver through the S's. We go uphill again into the final sector under the bridge, approaching the final chicane. This time B Racing could be really close, under 2/10 the gap. Oh, which will go defensive. I know them. Taking that, defending that inside line, so forcing B Racing around the outside. We saw B Racing is braking later for T1, and he makes that move stick perfectly executed. This one, nice job. This is definitely worth a replay, right? So let's go. Let's see. Chase cam for this one. Ovich inside line, and then B Racing brakes late. Has his note just in front and goes up a position into P2. It is Ovich still closed under half a second. Can he return the favor next time? I think Ovich needs to be a little bit more confident with braking into T1. This is where B Racing shows his strength, so definitely an advantage. Even being under hard tires, he trusts in the brakes, that car, and this is where Ovich is a bit too careful to actually fight, I think. Now, Onion pushing to get closer to Ovich at some point, 17 seconds the gap. Jabo on fresh mediums in P5, Mr. Orwell. On those softs pushing, doing 38s all the way since the pit stop. Black Seal running mediums, so it was a rather short stint on those hards. Let's see how long the mediums will actually last. Galthro with damage and dead tires still running around the track. Car must be feeling awful. We'll wait if they pit this lap. He comes around the final. Chicane now. And he's taking the inside line into the pit lane. Will stay. Oh, he also crashes right into the wall. Engine damage. Oh, boom. That didn't look too good. Ouch. Oh, so. Oh, Taz with his also probably pit adventures up to P8 and Marvel Max in P9 still on those hard tires at the moment. Not going for a pit stop yet. We'll see if it stays the same. Yeah, taking the normal racing line. So be racing 14 seconds the gap to Echo in P1 and Ovich still there. Around about 6, 7 tenths the gap. Medium tires still looking good for Ovich, so better than Main Onion's medium tires. And Ovich with the run, 3 tenths, getting closer and closer to be racing, but then again loses these tenths, braking for turn 1. Gets a good exit though out of the first turn. Stays within that half a second. We have a look at Mr. Roble, another 48. Oh, that's great consistency. What's Echo running on those mediums? His best is a 39.1. Now cruising, taking it easy by the looks with those 1 minute 40 lap times. Still quick enough to increase the gap. And E-Racing is trying to extend his lead as well. 1 second, that's, I think, the most we've seen so far after the overtake. Oh, is Ovich struggling with the tire wear a little bit now? We'll see, can he bring it back through the final sector? It seems like gained 1.5, 2 tenths. Needs to have a good run through the chicane. Looks decent though. Be racing with a better exit, so roughly 1 second. The gap. Onion in 4th. 140s. That's, I think, a bit too slow. 41 this lap. Jabo finding his groove, closing gap, and here comes a charging Mr. O. We go on board with the fastest driver on track at the moment, using the soft tires, pushing it. Oh, then had a little bit of understeer. That won't be a 38 this time. Already 3 tenths down. That will. We'll see if he can close that gap to Jabo. Good exit out of the hairpin. Now let's see for the long left-hander. Yeah, nice exit. Another 2 tenths gained. Oh. Break for that happen. Nice on the inside. Good throttle control. Another 0.2 gained. A little bit of understeer by the looks. Lost a little bit of time through the spot. Oh, Chabo struggled on that exit of the S's. Kept it on the black stuff, so all good. Still run about 0.8 the gap into the final chicane early on. The power, little lift, on off, on off, on off. 0.7 or 39 for Mr. Owl. Chabo under that pressure. 39.6 gaining on Main Onion. Just quickly have a look at the gap in the championship between Chabo and Main Onion. That's 11 points. Alright, so this will be tough for Chabo to move up to a podium in the driver standings. But it's still doable. The Chabo pitted, started on the hards, now running on the medium tires. Main Onion still on his first set of mediums. And now I think Mr. O will get the run. 0.3. 0.2 great exit out of the hairpin, but will it be enough? No, not yet. Maybe force Chabo into a little mistake. It's easy to run off track. Yeah, they're also catching Main Onion. Main Onion with a tire wear. Not happy, I think, at this stage. The fronts are down to 75%. So this is why you definitely feel the wear. Which still running with B Racing. I will keep an eye on this three-way battle now. Onion on very worn tires. Chabo on good-looking mediums, and Mr. Owl on halfway worn, or even 2/3 worn soft tires. So, whoa, big slide, cutting the grass, losing 0.2. Not too major, I guess. So, but this is probably now where I would say advantage Chabo for this one. Mr. Owl will be struggling with those soft tires now. Same goes for Onion on those worn mediums. So Chabo in the best position. Under a second, 0.7. In fact, the gap to Onion out of the downhill hairpin section is 0.5 second. So much more grip. You see Onion struggling to get to those apexes with those tires. So I think he will be a sitting duck on the straight. B Racing into the pits, doing roughly, what's that, 27 minutes. So we'll go to the mediums. And Onion staying out. It's 0.3. I had a decent run through this final sector. So we'll probably stay ahead before braking zone. Yeah, he does. So there was a little bit of contact between Chabo and Mr. Owl, but nothing major. No car noise is coming up. Maybe that's better now. Thank you, Davo. So we had a silent stream. Oh no. That's what you get when you change your settings over the weekend with streaming. I should have done the car noises then. Boom, boom, boom. We have fixed. Alright. Thanks for the hint. So B Racing, after the pit stop, is staying in P3 on those mediums. Onion still on those mediums since the start. Struggling definitely for grip now. J-Ball couldn't find a way past main Onion. And Mr. Owl on those soft tires now also is struggling big time. So, as I said earlier, it should be a J-Ball with the best tires and biggest advantage in this three-way battle group, which is Kenny and Onion deciding to pit and gets into the pit safely without crashing. I expect Mr. O to pit very soon. J-Ball will go longer on this one, so it's the Onion mediums too. Hearts for now. So hearts to the end, probably. Echo is build a big gap, last two firsts, 18 seconds in the lead, and probably will be pitting soon as well. Probably the medium to hard strategy split in half this race. Ovic in P2. He will have to pit. Not sure when. Can he extend this stint a bit longer to shorten the distance on those hard tires? That's the question. B Racing surely will get to the end. Echo is in the pits now. Which comes round, goes for another lap. B Racing in D3. Where's Echo? Will he stay in front? No, he will lose that position from now to Ovich, but Ovich needs to pit at some point. Echo on the hards. The gap to B Racing, what's that? Wait for the end of the straight. It will be 13 seconds. Mr. Owl as expected here into the pits. J-Ball with the attempt to go for a really long stint on mediums. Sitting in P4. Black Seal also doing the same. Hit it early to get rid of the hard tires. Running on the mediums since Mr. Owl. Mediums now. Oh, an Onion. Just one on the hards and gets back onto the mediums then. Alright. So we could see the same strategy for Onion. For Echo as Onion, so they're usually doing a similar strategy, so that's a sneak peek what we can expect, maybe. Echo, whoa, really close to Ovich at this stage. Gap to B Racing 12.1 seconds. Alright. So what's the decision for Echo? Pit or stay out to the end on hards? What's the challenge? Hit for Echo. The same goes for Ovich. Oh, that into the pits. There's a crash. No, this is terrible for both of the drivers. Oh, unlucky. Damage for Ovich big time. So B Racing with that one. We'll see if we can catch that once again. That's Ovich crashed into the pits and then Echo got stuck. And then the wow, alright, that's some unlucky shit going on. Again, we had contact coming into the first turn again. I have to use the replay camera again to see what happened. Oh, they're inside of each other, and then we see a path approaching. Calthor, oh, rear-ended Ovic and Echo, but luckily they didn't get punted off track, so that is some good news. So okay, Echo now with the move on Ovic, Echo on mediums, Ovic on hard tires. And what's the gap to B Racing? 13 seconds. B Racing with that one stop, this could actually work. 4 seconds to Jabo. Those tires starting to wear now. 26 minutes to go. I don't think Jabo can get all the way till the end. And Echo in P3, Ovic in 4th with the hard Black Seal. Same situation as Jabo and as TEC, so they definitely have some wear on their tires. Mr. Rowell looking good to get to the end on the mediums. Same goes for Onion in P8, 9 seconds to get to P7. And we have Marvel Max still running on those hards since the start. I think a no stop is not an option judging this time, or is it? I don't know. Geltro in P10 on those hard tires now. So, again a bit confused by all the strategies, and B Racing is definitely putting in some great lap time. 38.9 on those medium tires. Half a second off the fastest lap of the race, which was run by Mr. Owl using the soft tires. Jabo drop into the 40s now. And what can Echo do on those fresh medium tires? Can he also get into the 138s? I also just spotted we finally see the yellow wing and side mirrors color. Yay. So 39.4 and Ovic in 4th and Black Seal. Mr. Oval versus TEC through the final chicane. They go. Mr. Oval with better tire completes that overtake. TEC is still there, the inside, but worse tires compared to the American driver. Mr. Oval should get that position now. Still not completely cleared. Now he's opening up that gap a little bit, half a second. This is probably where TEC is struggling with the tire, where Onion closed that gap 7 seconds, so Onion can catch TEC. I think that's doable. Let's have a look. Onion still 30.5 seconds to B Racing. 39.8 last time around. Jabo struggling as well with those lap times. Not able to get below 1 minute 40 spanner logs. Don't need them running for 22 minutes on those mediums, to be honest, so we'll see a pit stop. I'm really certain about that. 39.3 Echo slowly picking up the pace. Ovic on those hards now in P4. Can he stay in front of Black Seal? I also think Black Seal head into the pits. TEC pitting. This gives Onion the free pass up to P7. I expect Black Seal to pit. I expect Jabor to pit. What's the gap between Jabor and Ovic? Yeah, Ovic should have a decent shout at a podium position with that strategy. With Black Seal about to pit. Miss Rowell again showing this unfortunate inconsistency. Fastest lap of the race, but then also 47s, 49s, 41. So it's really like all or nothing in those laps. So you can nail one. He's really quick, but the consistency over this entire 60-minute race is where they struggle. So Onion can gain that position and also position 2. What happened? Who lost it? No, B Racing, no. Jabo, no. Echo, no. Ovic, no. Not sure. Someone. He had a yellow flag, but didn't see what happened exactly. We'll focus on this one. Miss Rowell versus Onion, both on the same strategy. We want to get till the end on this set of medium tires. 20 minutes to go. .39.7 from Miss Rowell again picking up the pace and immediately recording a purple sector 1. Onion trying to use this reference at 39. Also good lap times now for main Onion back on the medium tires. Miss Rowell, whoa, blasting through this section. Great one. Black Seal still running, Jabor still running on those tires. Let's see when is the point of no return. Let's say 15 minutes to go. That would be my call. 8 seconds to be racing. Echo is catching now. He's going quicker and quicker and quicker. The purple sector on those mediums. After a little bit of a warm-up pace after the second pit stop, Echo is now flying again. Gains 3 seconds on B Racing and just 2 seconds behind Jabor now. That is that overtake. Yeah, overdue. I think not very long. Maybe Echo doesn't do it, doesn't have to do it on track. I could imagine to see Jabor pitting this lap. He's definitely losing pace, 41s now on those mediums. It's a very long stint on those mediums as well, so I think they did 5-6 laps on the hards. So around about 20 laps on the mediums so far. So maybe stay out for one more lap and then pit for softs. Or staying out under 1 second that gap. Echo again with another 39. Let's have a look at B Racing 40.8. So up and down. Could still do 39s, but not as consistent. We see that Mr. Rowell with a new fastest lap of the race on medium tires at 38.2. Onion was like thinking, what the hell is going on? Black Seal into the pits as expected. So Mr. Rowell and main Onion will gain a position. So Mr. Rowell P5, Onion P6, Black Seal onto the softs. Alright, that's probably foreshadowing what we will see from Shaber as well. Under pressure now, holding up Echo, no. Leaves that inside open and Echo goes through. Easy overtake, so the under 10 seconds, 16 minutes to go. B Racing versus Echo. Is Echo just heartless, relentless, and tries to go for the win again, or will he be nice and say, B Racing, you had a great season, so come on, take that victory. It doesn't really matter, but we will stay with Shaber now. I expect them to pit. And no, of course, they stay out. Hashtag interesting again. Ovich in P4, hoping that Shaber will pit. So podium for Ovich would be great for the final race of the season. Mr. Rowell again at 39.6. Open up that gap to Main Onion, nearly 4 seconds. And another 39. So after some shaky laps in between, Mr. Rowell now back up to speed. 16 seconds to Ovich, though that's a bit much. Probably Black Seal dropped down to P7. Tess in 8th. And then Max out on the medium tires though after a very long stint on those hards, and Gather using the softs again for his final stint of the race. B Racing versus Echo, run about 9 seconds, so Echo with a little mistake by the looks was already below 9 seconds. And the tire were looking good for me. Can he keep up that pace? 39.5, that's a great lap again. Let's see Echo. 39.3, you're right. Shaber, I think he tries to stay out on those mediums. I think it's now too late to pit and make up that time again. You lose with the soft tires, so but will those tires fall off the cliff towards the end of this race? Ovich on those hards, no issues with the tire wear. 2 seconds lost last time towards Mr. Oval. Oh, maybe yes, was a little bit too early my prediction. It's not possible for Mr. Oval to get that gap down and challenge Ovich for the position. Onion in P5 now, all by himself. Black Seal on the soft tires. He is trying to catch. Will they last? In the end, we'll see under 4 seconds. That is interesting. And it looks like the gap between B Racing and Echo is staying the same. 9 seconds-ish. Shaber, after a 43.3, back into the 40s. A bit inconsistent, but I look at this front left tire and it tells me this car most likely not turning that good. 41.1, Echo a 40.1, and yeah, B Racing a 39.8. Ovich lapping 41s consistently with Rowell, again another 39.1, again 38.8. That's 2.5 seconds skate. Whoa, He's on the mediums, he can push those mediums till the end. Definitely Onion and Black Seal 4 seconds. Has a lonely race in P8. Marvel Max and Gather the same for now. So I have to stay with J-Bar on those tires now. I think the risk is really high now to make a mistake. This tire wear, the updated tire model. You literally see that car understeering doesn't want to turn. Is it just slow, or will it become undrivable at some point? Let's have a look at the lap time. 41.5. Echo a 39.1, 39.8. So which 41 or Mr. Old under 10 seconds that gap. That's crazy. Another 38 incoming. Yeah, just 39.2 still. Look at those last couple of laps. 39.2, 38.8, 39.1, 39.4, 39.6, 38.2. They're definitely pushing. The gap to Onion 7 seconds. Onion decided to, I don't know, just take it easy now. I think don't push too much. Consistently 140s at this stage. The gap to Black Seal is not coming down as well. Black Seal on those softs. I think he can push now towards the end. Try to squeeze out a little bit more pace with this one. Let's have a look at this one. Ovich versus Mr. Owl under 8 seconds. Oh, a little mistake, Mr. Owl. I don't want to say it, but it was in the back of my mind all the time. He was pushing like crazy. I think just overshot that hairpin. A bit too late, yeah. Grass, and that's J-Bar now pitting. That is very, very late already. Ovich will be really happy. I think Ovich, a podium incoming, most likely. J-Bar 8 minutes, splash and dash, soft. Will stay in P4. Mr. Owl, without that mistake, would have been really, really close. So J-Bar on those softs now can do some quali laps till the end. Maybe also get the fastest lap of the race. It's definitely worth a try. No doubt about that. What is possible for Main Onion? P6, not the result he was hoping for. But it's good for Main Onion that the J-Bar just running P4. So the point gap between P4 and P6 is not big enough for J-Bar to jump Main Onion in the overall championships. It is 7.5 minutes to go, 7 seconds to gap between B Racing and Echo. Echo's gaining again. Was it late? Not sure. We have B Racing with the hard to medium 1-stop strategy, and Echo medium 1 lap on the hards, medium 2-stop. G Ovich medium to hard 1-stop. 5 seconds to J-Bar. J-Bar on the softs. Oh. 7 minutes to go. That's 5 laps, 4 to 5 laps. We run with J-Bar for this on those soft tires, slow fuel. Perfect conditions now. A good first sector, not purple though. And lap the traffic. He's hoping to get a clean pass through this long sweeping turn. Yay. Lost a bit of time probably. No, he didn't. Not sure what the fastest lap. It's personal. Fastest lap so far, but definitely on the move. Well, gap to Ovic down to 3 seconds, nearly 2 seconds gained on this first flying lap. Even more, 2 seconds. Ovic is struggling on those hard spot grip. 2.5 seconds, 2.4. It's coming down. Probably 2 seconds when they cross the line. Ovic with a good run through the final chicane. A little bit of body, 8.4. That's just 0.2 of the fastest of the race. So, and I think J-Board has more time in this lap. A little bit of lap traffic was distracting them. So 1/10 purple. Will we see the new fastest lap? And also some extra points on the menu for J-Board. So this could get interesting again. So if J-Board can get the fastest lap of the race and the podium position, maybe then there's an opportunity for points. Have a look at the points. So we have 11 points separating Onion and J-Board for now. What if J-Board finishes P3, 12, P6 for Main Onion, that's 7, so that's 5 points. No, the fastest lap is, I think, 1 extra point. It's not enough. J-Board needs to get P2 to jump Main Onion. Main Onion needs to lose more positions. One of those. So Ovic defending on those hards. I think it's not possible. It's not a fastest lap for J-Board anymore. With that traffic, still he will get that position. 2/10 probably can break later on those softs. Take a narrow line earlier on the power. Let's see, but Ovic not giving away this position for free. Gonna side by side again, but it's just superior grip for J-Board on those soft tires. Nothing Ovic can do on his hards. With roll in fifth and Onion in P6. He's low on fuel. The tires are not feeling that good. Seal in P7. 2 seconds, or maybe Onion is in danger of losing that P6. E-Racing versus Echo, under 5 seconds. 2.5 minutes to go. That's 2 more laps to go. No, 5 seconds. I think E-Racing should be safe even with those laps he's putting in at the moment. Oh, J-Board 25 seconds to Echo. That's not possible. Ovic in 4th. Roll in P5 and Echo P6. Black Seal round about the 2 seconds. Oh, it is close. Will it be close on that final lap? We'll see. They come through the final sector, crossing that line. Oh, they will also get to do 2 more laps. All right, 2 more laps under 2 seconds. You could see a battle forming between Onion and Black Seal. Another second gain for Echo. So look at the tires. A slight advantage for Echo, but he's lower on fuel. So, is it possible somehow to gain 3 seconds on this final lap for Echo? E-Racing comes around, starts the final lap, 41.2. Echo at 39.9, definitely charging. With that fighting, Jaber wasn't able to get the fastest lap of the race. It will stay with Mr. Owl by the looks of it. P4, 3 seconds. Could get close as well between those two drivers. Onion and Black Seal. Onion with a good middle sector. .8 seconds. Again, Marvel Max finished in P9. Galthor is out on track. Tess will finish in P8. The race after probably a very bad pit stop. So 2.5 seconds between B Racing and Echo on this final lap. Same goes Ovich and Mr. Oval. No, 3 seconds. Again, also Onion and Black Seal. It's close, but not that close. So B Racing come through the final sector, heading towards the final chicane. 2.6 seconds, and it's another victory for B Racing on the final race of the season. Well done, Echo, with that last two nearly first challenge in P2. Jaber will finish on the podium in P3. By the looks, yeah, Ovich should keep that P4. Don't see a new fastest lap incoming. Let's see, no, another 38. So Ovich in P4. And Mr. Owl in P5. Onion could stay in front of Black Seals. P6, so Onion will finish P3 overall. B Racing P2 and Echo P1 in the apps. Jaber getting that 4th spot in the championship. Black Seal P7, Tess 8, Marvel Max 9th, and Gelther in P10. Grab the race results, right? That's what I wanted to do. B Racing Echo, Jaber, Ovich, Mr. Owl, Main Onion, Black Seal, Taz, and on the second page we have Marvel Max and Gelther. That's alright. I'm gonna save that replay. And for that will be the end for season 12, the Team Endurance Championship. So it will be a 5 weeks break before we start season 13. 2 weeks time we have Group C back again, TEC off season for 3 races. Next Monday we have a EAFC special. Not sure if we will be streaming it, but we should have a little bit of fun playing football together. And as usual, tomorrow we will be back with the replay stream from Lobby 1 here for the season finale. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching as usual, and see ya soon. Bye bye.